Hello, 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 everybody. How are we all doing? Nice piano library. Oomph. Where'd you get that? From me. From my with my own money, mind you. Hello, everybody. Hope we're all doing well. Hope we are all having a wonderful day. Also, some calamity today, I think. Yes, I did see that there was Andrew Hussey Togor Dreamer art. Shay knee point of view. Oh, how scandalous. Yeah, that's Togor-tastic. Togor-tastic. That's crazy. Michael Parsons is making how much money? Oh my god. Oh. Wow. Okay. Sorry, just looking at sports news on my timeline. Sports ball.
Oh, yes.
Get any good TCG Pocket cards today? Yeah, I got a couple. I didn't get the shiny I wanted. Yo, what's up, C? Let's see. What kind of good stuff did I get? I opened a bunch of packs the other night. I got the Rainbow Entei. That's pretty cool. I like the art on this one. And then I got the shiny Infernape and the shiny Clodsire, which is not the ones I wanted. I want Mew. That's like the #1 catch card I want from this set because, you know, Mew is one of my favorite shinies ever, so. I actually have 2 packs to open, so maybe I'll get it in these. Maybe I get the chat good luck bless. So yeah, we're gonna keep reading more Homestuck today. I warned you about the stairs, bro. I understand that reference now. Oh yeah, there's Mega Halucha got revealed today. That was cool. Finally, a Gen 6 Mega. Crazy. We haven't had any of those. Except for, like, Diancie. Nah, nothing. My pronouns finally updated. Bang. Everyone's saying he looks like Rey Mysterio. My timeline had at least 5 Undertale yellow jokes on it, but other than that... Pronoun DLC. Yo, you brought those pay-to-win pronouns. Go crazy, though. Also, yo, Demon Girlfriend, thank you for the $5. Stuck to a, haha, spurb on that thing. The doctor says I have 3 hours to live. The doctor. Can I unhear a message? The doctor. No, that's the patient. Ah, close enough. Let's say he uses the doctor motif, all right? Also, I really do love... Okay, I know a little bit about Homestuck music stuff. I really do like that all of the Undertale Deltarune fans call the little, like, da 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 da. They're like, oh, that's Penumbra Phantasm. I'm like, no, that's not what it is. That's Doctor. They'll learn one of these days. Do I not have autoplay on for this? How do I turn autoplay on shuffle? No. Repeat? No, I just want autoplay. Is there an autoplay function on Windows Groove Music? I thought there was. Huh. Interesting. How very, very interesting. Shout out to the Penumbra Phantasm Deltarune cover that had no Penumbra Phantasm in it. Banger! That's what we're talking about. I think I listened to the one I was talking about. It was good. I like it when people experiment, honestly. You need a witch hat IRL? Yeah, just wait for Halloween. I mean, I'm basically wearing, like... I'm wearing the oversized turtleneck, so I ordered to kind of look like evil Sifrin. Shay's Gaster? Oh, we knew that already. Not seeing the light of day for the next 3 weeks on account of the onion. Nobody else knows what that means. I know what that means. This onion sands, if you will. Can't wait to not see the light of day for however long it takes me to beat Silksong. Get back to work on Exos. Yo, Fox Adrift, thank you for the $5 for Trans Lifeline. Yeah, this is the abuse that Calamity developers suffer. It's from me. I had to take off the pants. I shouldn't joke about that. Shay was the shadow puppeteer. He was just the fall guy in my grand scheme. How do I become a Calamity developer? Do you know how to program? Do you know how to draw? Then we're probably interested. Evil Caldev Shadow Government. Shadow. Shay, can I be a Calamity developer? No, you're a writer. Those aren't real devs anyway. Have you played off? No, I have not beaten off yet, unfortunately. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll learn how to beat off. Everybody in chat's going, phrasing. Yeah, that was the joke. That was the joke was masturbation. It's like the one joke that the off fan base has. Only the one. They only have the one joke. You should play Helix? I don't know what that is. I beat it to 100% completion. I do really need to play off, though. Seriously, like, dropping the joke for a second, I do really need to play it.
Oh, yes.
Somebody gave me money, and now I must see who did it. Hey Shay, I'd like to come out as one of the developers of Calamity Community Remix. That's right, I'm the reason people post on your mods subreddit asking how to get rid of Fanny the Flame. It is my objective to sneak Fanny into one of these updates at some point. It should be like when we drop our patch notes for our updates, it should be like our version of removed Hero Brian. It's just like removed Fanny the Flame every single update. Currently watching your Rivet playthrough and it's an acid trip. Just wait till you get to the lounge. Holy moly. All right, let's get started, shall we? Let's get started, and now the people on my VODs channel can go post the timestamp in the comments because they do that every single time. I love it. I finally ascended to the level that the YouTube comments do my work for me. Where's Homestuck? Why is it not? Okay, it moved up here. I am kind of concerned sometimes that my desktop seems to rearrange itself periodically. Oh, cool. It kept my place. Excellent. Absolutely magnificent. We're right where we left off. All right, let's get everybody's favorite Deltarune lo-fi mix that I play every single time. It might be loud. Whoop. There we go. I just used this re-upload of other people's work that probably isn't paid for, but they're all credited in the description, so there's that. Yahoo. All right. Let's get started, shall we? About 20 minutes in, it's time to actually start reading the comment. Do that thing I like doing called reading. I had to do a lot of that because I accidentally started Twitter discourse by saying I thought it would be cool if Deltarune had like an Undertale themed Dark World. I said I thought that would be really cool, and then people got mad at me. Guys, it's bad writing. No, see, I like genuinely like. I didn't realize this until I made this tweet that there is a subsection of Deltarune fans that just fucking detest Undertale. It's weird. I didn't know these people existed, and it's kind of interesting. I saw one person quote retweeted me, says, "You people are so fucking stupid. Release Undertale Plus already so these Undertale fans can shut up." That was something I saw on my quote retweets. Very nice. I really dislike this smug attitude in this post. You made a prediction post that made 0 sense. Of course people were going to talk down on it. Who are you? You guys are way too fucking comfortable. Like, y'all gotta... Some people here are way too fucking comfy being dickheads, man. The amount of, like, replies that were like, dog shit writing. You guys have so little faith in Toby Fox, bro. He could do anything and it would be good. Like, relax a little bit, bro. If people had said the knight is going to show up in chapter 3, people would have said, that's dog shit writing. It's too soon. Dog shit writing. Deltarune if it was dog shit. I don't understand. I know it's a small vocal contention of people, but it's really... I brought up Mother 3 and Xenoblade 2 as examples of how to, like, reference your prequel in a really cool and inventive way. And a couple of people were like, those are both direct sequels. They don't count. Undertale and Deltarune are parallel stories. So, like, guys, if you're going to commentate on Xenoblade 2, you should probably know what you're talking about because they are literally parallel stories. It's like exactly what they are. They literally happen in parallel. Literally, like, that's... Before you say something, you should probably know what you're talking about. I literally brought up an example of a parallel story. That's what it is. They happen. The events of the game happen in parallel in completely different worlds. It's a plot point. Oh, man. Yo, what's up, Blue? I heard the soundtrack for Third Sanctuary. Toby was cooking with those time signatures. That whole Third Sanctuary is just great. It emanates all the prog rock vibes. I saw somebody say, like, for someone whose catchphrase is Undertale fans can't read, this person doesn't seem to be able to read. First of all, that's not my catchphrase. I said it one time, and people made it a meme. That's not my fucking catchphrase, dog. Don't be putting words in my mouth. But secondly, what? Just because I said it would be cool? Like, what are we fucking doing, man? I don't know, bro. They've lost the fucking plot on social media. It's crazy. Have you seen the Cadence Hero video? Yep. If you scroll down in the comments, I'm right there. I don't know, man. I posted an idea I thought would be cool. If it doesn't happen, sure. I don't care. I'm gonna be happy no matter what happens, bro. It just seems there's a contention of people who are, like, fucking terrified of any reference to Undertale at all, despite, like, it's weird. I don't get it. Like, Mother 3 has this segment towards the end of the game where Porky shows off all his Earthbound memorabilia, and it's a really cool moment. And, like, people are, like, afraid of that for some reason, and they're like, this would be bad writing. I'm like, no, it worked in Mother 3. It could totally work in Deltarune. Like, that's proof that it can work. The concept is not inherently flawed. I don't understand, like... If you consider cropping the window to 4:3, I wasn't sure because there's stuff in this comic that's in 16:9, right? Man, I can do this. Well, a lot of people saying don't crop, so we'll keep it like this. I like the long Shay camera. Yeah. All right, let's pick up. Now that I've ranted about social media for 5 minutes, I'm sure they can put that in the YouTube timestamps as well. Shay rants about Twitter for 5 minutes. Anyway, yo, Proto, thank you for the 11 months. And Kexa, thank you for the Prime. Anonymous Gifter, thank you for the gifts of the Blue as well. Appreciate you. Ivy, thank you for the 44. Joe said, thank you for the 6. Strider Live, thank you for the 3 as well. All right, let's go. Psychoanalyze mother's love of wizards. There is nothing to psychoanalyze. Your mother clearly has no real affinity for these damnable things. She only collects them to spite you. If anything, she finds them even more repellent than you do. She's just a committed woman. Go downstairs to the kitchen back door. Oh my god. Wow, there's so many. There's so many wizards in here, bro. What's going on? You descend to the living room area of your home's expansive open layout. There is the sound of rushing water beneath the floor. It tends to strike guests as a strange presence in the living space, but it's become hardly audible to you through familiarity. There's the front door, but hopefully there's no need to make the long trek around the house in the rain. You might as well see if you can slip through the kitchen and out the back unnoticed. View mother's solid copper vacuum statue. What the fuck? Okay, but it's bronze, not copper. But it wasn't always. A while ago, you gave this as an ironic gift to your mom for Mother's Day. You even customized it with a drink holder to support one of her ubiquitous alcoholic beverages. She liked the gift so much, she had it bronzed and put on a pedestal. She even left it plugged in so that it could be turned on now and then, but never to do any cleaning. It never leaves this display. Sometimes at night, when you are in your room, you can hear it wailing from downstairs. She must know you can hear it. She's completely deranged. Carol Holiday. Oh my god. Stop this. Grab the Eldritch Princess. What? That's an alien. That's a squid alien. It's too big to capture log. Not that you would have wanted to move it anyway. The pretty princess doll has been sitting there for months, ever since your mother got this abomination for your birthday as a totally passive-aggressive gesture. You decided to make it much less abominable by knitting Her Majesty a new head and new arms. Now it brings a mischievous smile to your face whenever you walk by. Your mother hasn't removed the doll yet, and probably never will. She would never be the one to blink first. I've been playing too much Baldur's Gate 3. I saw that shit and went Mind Flayer. I've been playing too much Ultra Kill. I read your comment and I thought, holy crap. Acquire Umbrella for protection from the elements. Yoink. You're going to have a hell of a time accessing that card when you need it. Guess you can cross that bridge later. Ooh, yeah, that's like at the bottom of... Ooh. Why does Rose do this to herself? This Silodex, this Modus feels like it's a fucking nightmare to manage, bro. It's elegant. It's a pain in the ass is what it is. Peek inside kitchen. The liquor bottles are out in full force. Mom is surely nearby. Investigate the richly colored object in the middle of the screen. Screen? What, is that a fridge with a screen in 2009? Whoa. Forward thinking. Investigate, let's see here. This would be a refrigerator whose screen as in the computer monitor that I'm looking at. Right. Fourth wall. I am very smart. That would be your refrigerator, whose surfaces as customarily served as the battlefield for a chilly siege of passive-aggressive one-upmanship. This was a drawing you did of your cat Jaspers when you were younger, along with a poem about him. Your mother bought this ostentatious $15,000 frame for it and had it welded into the door. Hold on a second. Inflation calculator. US dollars. Let's see. This was in April 2009. 15,000. Ah, yes, a $23,000 picture frame. Why is Oomph Googling? Shut the fuck up. God, I play your game one fucking time. Using the colorful magnet letters, you recently left us... Okay, how do you actually pronounce this word? I've never heard it said out loud.
Succinct.
Succinct? Okay. You recently left a succinct message, which may or may not be directed towards anyone in particular, but you couldn't find the letter W, so you stuck two V's together. Ah, shrew. Shrew? Like the Pokemon Sandshrew? It's shrew. What? It's new? What? Your mother then purchased a fresh pack of W's and left them there for your convenience. Appreciative of the thoughtful gesture, you left her a sincere thank you note, which you had legally notarized, then marked with a drop of blood. What is this banter that these two have? What is this crazy back and forth, bro? That's wild. But part of it was touching the floor, so your mother was kind enough to lift the lower portion of the document with a velvet pillow. Oh my god. Attach a W to face as fake mustache. This is incredibly silly, and you're not sure how it fits into your campaign against your mother or getting your computer back online to escape your doom. But it's hard to resist getting a little silly sometimes, especially when you're absolutely positive no one is watching. Capture log the W. W is greater than L. No way. But that unsightly void in the W pack won't do, nor will the gash in the plastic. You deposit 12 cents in its place, which is your approximation of the letter's value. You also make a vow to return later and neatly sew the plastic shut. Think of ways to one-up mother. You now wonder how to address the pillow situation. It seems the woman has you at a clear disadvantage. Perhaps slipping a fresh... What? A small ornamental mat made of lace or paper. Oh, one of these things. Okay, I know what these are. Perhaps slipping a fresh doily under the pillow will do the trick. Or maybe spilling a bit of Worcestershire sauce on it. And then having it dry cleaned and returned, along with a laboriously ingratiating apology note. That's a crazy word. All right, chat, we have an ad. An ad has appeared, which means I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Do not go anywhere, or else you will be executed. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to use the bathroom. Why are you guys all :3 in my chat? What's going on? All right, ad break over. Let's go. Shay has turned into a non-binary flag. Their final form. Also, I misread that chat message at first, and yeah, it's still accurate. Yo, I've turned into a non-binary. What? You can't say that on Twitch, even. Whatever. You now wonder, blah, 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 blah. There's no time for anything like that. Or maybe, just thinking out loud here, you could use the entire pack of W's as M's. Oh, yes, that would burn. But you've already done something with that W pack, and there's no need to go back and gild that lily. What are these, like, 1700s expressions, bro? This is delicate business, and that pillow is screaming for rebuttal. Capture log the pillow. Yoink. You decide to take the velvet pillow and lovingly embroider a poem in praise of motherhood on it. Hopefully you can pull this off before she notices it's gone. But it causes your tree to be pretty badly unbalanced. It surely will auto-balance itself in a moment. And just like that, the umbrella becomes accessible in the root card. And that's one of the things you love about the tree modus. The happy surprises. Yeah, no, it's all part of the plan. These are normal words and turns of phrase. Shut up, Brit. What did you just call me? I said it. Shut up, it. I was using your pronouns. Yeah, that's what I said, definitely. Head out the back door. Oh my goodness, it's Queen Deltarune. Okay, enough's enough. Time to get going. Ah! Oh god, woman jump scare. She's vacuuming. You don't know how she does that. You're never safe in this house. And of all the things to be doing during a power outage, she's up to her ironic housewife routine again. That mop bucket doesn't even have any water in it. What an absolute madwoman. Yeah, I was about to say it. It can't be a vacuum. The power's out. She's mopping. All right. She even has the little martini glass. Oh, man. Why is streamer looking at Homestuck Megamind Rule 63? What a chat message. That's crazy. Hop over the counter, landing in a roll. What the? How did she do that? Oh, Rose can just do that. Imagine getting speed blitzed by a Homestuck character, bro. This bird's gotta fly. Youth roll! Ow. Ow. Lousy, goddamn, stupid wizards. Meanwhile, in the past again. Oh, are we going back to Dave? Oh, yeah. You're almost done patching up the hole in your window with the gaffer tape. Now, I know what gaffer tape is. Isn't it gaffer's tape with, like, apostrophe S? The gaster tape? You hush up. It's sort of hard to get any work done when people keep pestering you all day. I guess you better get that. Answer your chum. GG began pestering TG. Hey, Dave. Hey, sup? Not much. Sup with you, bro. Haha, good one. It's alright being chill, I guess. You know how it goes. Great. Feeling cool today, Mr. Cool Guy? Oh, man, you know it. So cool. You know shit is ice cold up in here. Shit is wicked bananas, I am telling you. Oh, God, they talk just like teenagers did in 2009. It's time accurate. I just, like, compartmentalized this part of my life memories and pushed them away to a place to never be seen ever again. It's so horribly accurate. Shit's wicked bananas, yo. So have you talked to John today? Yeah, we were just talking a while ago about how he sucks at his Sylladex. Can you believe he uses stack? That kid is ridiculous. Wow. Well, that doesn't sound like much fun. What was it you use again? Wait, never mind. I forgot whenever we talk about your goofy moduses. That is not what I read that as. I get a little migraine. What do you want with John? I want to tell him happy birthday and ask him about his birthday package. Oh yeah, I was being sort of cagey and told him to check the mail because I was wondering if mine came yet. I think it did, yeah. And I think mine came too. So I guess you want to know if he likes it or something? No, he will not open it. He will lose it. Oh, wow, sorry to hear that, I guess. No, it's good actually, because he will find it again later when he really needs it, which of course is why I sent it in the first place. See, like, I never get how you know these things. I don't know, I just know that I know. All right. Foreshadowing is a literary device. Anyway, I have to go. I have to feed Beck, which is always a bit of an undertaking. Man, if I were you, I would just take that fucking devil beast out behind the woodshed and blow its head off. Damn, bro, there'd be old Yeller in that thing. I don't think I could if I tried. Yeah, say hi to your granddad for me too, okay? Yes, I guess an encounter with him is almost certain. It is usually intense. Well, yeah, isn't it like that with family? Anyway, sounds like a total badass. Yeah, he totally is. Anyway, gotta go. See ya. Granddad. Get phone. It will be handy to have your phone on standby so you won't have to always go back to your computer whenever someone pesters you. This way you can text. Oh my god, does he really have to think about this every single time? No matter where you are or what outrageously cool thing you're up to. Nice towel. So cool. John, pursue adversary into that room. Oh, we're back to John now. And even meaner while in the present, sort of. Once again, the slippery antagonist eludes you. You only find more of these unpleasant, oily smears. Someone is pestering you. Both your PDA and computer register the message. This chum will know what to do. All right, I'm out of my room now looking for my bro's game. Oh, good. If there's sign of Rose yet, I hope she's okay. Well, if she comes back, I'll be ready. You better know what you're thinking about, because this could get ugly. Brought my phone, and I also took my awesome katana with me in case things get too hot to handle. And they always do. You mean that cheap piece of shit you have on your wall? Fuck you. It's sharp, and it's awesome, and it's a sword. End of story. Okay, I don't really care. I'm in my room again. I really think there's someone else in this house, like monsters or something. Howie? Haha, I wish. Dude, monsters aren't even real. That's stupid kid stuff for stupid babies. Yeah, you're right. What are you, an idiot? Of course there are monsters in this house. You're in some weird evil monster dimension. Come on. Skepticism is the crutch of cinematic... What a word. I fucking... Alright. No. I'll defend this one. I fucking love the word troglodyte. It's so good. God tier word. It's like a synonym for Neanderthal, by the way, chat, if you don't know what that word means. Here, you know what? I'll get you the Google definition. Troglodyte, noun, especially in prehistoric times, a person who lived in a cave. A hermit, a person who is regarded as being deliberately ignorant or old-fashioned. Notably, not offensive at all. It's just a big word you can call somebody to confuse them. It's like calling somebody an ignoramus. Anyway, skepticism is the crutch of cinematic troglodytes. Like, hey mom, dad, there's a dinosaur or a ghost or whatever in my room. Yeah, right, Junior, go back to bed. Fuck you, mom and dad. How many times are we gonna watch this trope unfold? It wasn't goddamn funny the first time I saw it. Just once, I'd like to see dad crap his pants when a kid says there's a vampire in the closet. Oh shit, everybody in the minivan! Be fucking dad of the year right there. Okay, stop. What do I do? What do you have, a hammer? Man, so lame. Okay, whatever. You should look into weaponizing your Silodex. My bro is always getting on my case about it, but man, it's not as easy as it sounds. But if you're fighting monsters left and right, you don't have much choice. Okay, I guess I can read up on data structures some more. How's it going in there? I'm out in the living room. He's usually here, but I don't see him. Might be playing his mind games. He's always pulling this ninja shit. All I see is little Cal over there, so I guess he can't be far. Oh god, so lame. What? See, I just don't know why you think it's cool. His ventriloquist rapping thing. Oh, Lil Cal? No, man. Lil Cal's the shit. That's fine, and you are entitled to your opinion. I am just saying that being a white guy who is a rapper with a ventriloquist doll is not cool by any stretch of the imagination or by any definition of the word cool, ironic or otherwise. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, bullshit. Cal is dope. Puppets are awesome. John Egbert blows. The end. Yeah, more like the opposite of all those things what? More like the opposite of all those things is the thing that is true. I'm going to read. Good luck with your Good luck with your bro. This is excellent. Read your book. Stay wary of these foes. Oh god. Is that Jevil? Pfft, monsters. Only babies who poop in their diapers believe in that stuff. Alright, back to Rose. Youth roll right out the front door. Oh my goodness! Alright, let's go. Aggrieve! Oh shit! Got parried. Aggress! No, that's horrible! A beautiful pony. Abstain. Oh my god. Incredible. All right, let's get out of here. Not the... Oh, empty suicide attempt is fucking crazy, dude. Oh, no. Yeah, that's a dark joke. Oh. It looks like Mom has satisfied her Strife quota for the day. She simply returns to her housework. No point in going out the front door anymore. Might as well head out the back like you originally planned. Pony. Why y'all saying Toby? Apparently, people in my Twitch chat think Toby Fox wrote Homestuck. I don't know how that happened. He's not even involved yet. He's not even here yet, bro. Tony's final trick. First, be the pony. Second, trample Mom. You can't be this stupid pony, and frankly, you can't imagine why anyone would want to. But you give the pony a begrudging pat on the snout anyway. Her name is Maple Hoof. Aww. John, turn around! Data structures for assholes. Chapter 7. God damn it, why do I even bother? The good news. Finally, your revolting incompetence can be put to use. Instead of accidentally firing a Siladex full of steak knives into a priceless oil painting of your beloved great aunt, you can turn that fumbling fury towards one of your foes, such as the ability to grasp painful, simple concepts. Painfully, even. The bad news. I'm tired of explaining myself hoarse to you, gibbering fuckwads. In this chapter, I will be phoning it in with the liberal use of diagrams and shitty clip art. What are you gonna do about it? You're gonna wriggle in your own vicious secretions like the worms you are. That's what. Here, learn something for a change. Asshole notes. Purse your lips together to form a stiff pucker. Apply them firmly to my rear end. I now pronounce you man and wife. Okay. Okay, sure. Viscous, not vicious. Good catch. Hi, Reckless. Damn, you got me on that. You're trying to read, okay? That's a relatable sentence. This book is already unpleasant enough it is without weird voices in your head nagging you to do things. Besides, I thought we already agreed there's no such thing as monsters. Fine, you'll interrupt your reading and turn around, but you don't see what could possibly be so, oh my god, it's a monster. Strife, don't move or the bunny gets it. Agreeve! Put the bunny back in the box. He knocked himself out. Nice one, John. Good work. Gonna turn down the music just slightly. It's slightly too loud. There we go. Rose, exit. You leave through the back door. Nearby is the transformer, which distributes electricity from the underground generator powered by the river flowing beneath your house. The transformer was struck by lightning, though, and no longer works. You wonder if your mother has any plans to have it fixed. You guess she'd rather just play her mind games in a dark house like a weirdo. You can use the mausoleum and the portable generator across your backyard. You're almost there. The trans rights former, so true. Use umbrella. I'm so excited to see the reaction to so many things. Thank you. I'm glad you're excited to see my reaction. That makes me happy to hear, really. It's so cool that people like seeing me react to shit. It means the world to me, really. Use umbrella. Well, everything fell out. No, not the W sticker stuck on the transformer. No! You regather your items and begin the Soggy Trek Mausoleum Ward. No! The W! Get up, John. This is no time for slumber. Oh, we get the fight. Arrow keys to walk, spacebar to attack. Fuck him up! Rah! Yeah! Bonk, bonk, bonk. Ow! Oh, okay, I'm stuck. Forget the W, make haste towards the mausoleum. Retrieving the W never even never even crossed your mind. It's just a stupid magnet. Oh my goodness. Everything's on fire, guys. John, salvage your weapon and fight on. Strife again! Oh. We're just cycling our inventory to do damage. Oh, oh! Sweet catch! Yeah! Woo! Woohoo! I got 6 build grist and shale. Woohoo! Supreme victory. You said... He said... Cupine. He said cupine. Name a word that might come after the word pork, you pine. Huh? You said, put the bunny back in the box. Now, why couldn't he put the bunny back in the box? Now exult. Victory. Spoils are yours. What? Oh my goodness. Okay, we have ranking and skills. Oh my goodness gracious. What are these rank names? Cool Buckaroo. I'm really liking Rumpus Buster. Rumpus Buster's good. Rude Buster sounded different. Look at him go. Oh, he's even got a victory animation. That's my protagonist, baby. This amazing victory allows you to scale the first 2 achievement rungs in your... Okay, how do you pronounce this? Is this etch ladder? Esh ladder, like echelon? Okay, so it's like echelon, but ladder. Okay, got it. Thank you, chat. I appreciate it. Ladder. You are now a plucky tot with a new feather in your cap to show for it. Don't call us plucky. We don't know what it means. The ladder rewards your bold ascent with 125 boon dollars. You waste little time in storing them in your ceramic pork hollow. Additionally, climbing the rungs has boosted your gel viscosity and cash limit. This is just the fucking meme, bro. This is just the fucking Toby Fox making the theme for Squimpus Grimpus in Chapter 5 when you get the Squumblo Bumblo ability that allows you to fight Dickus, Biggest Dickus. Yeah, what at? Thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate you. If Homestuck was so good, why isn't there a second one? Also, Spawnandi, thank you for that. 750 for Trans Lifeline. Wait, it's all Homestuck? Always has been. By expanding your cash limit, you've made room for all that nice grist you just collected. You now have 32 fragments of build grist and 10 fragments of shale. What about the card? It seems the shale imp had allocated the bunny to its Strife specibus. Sort of a stupid thing to use for a weapon, but you might as well grab it and stick the bunny in your Strife deck while you're at it. It will be, at the very least, safer there. Okay. Wait, why am I handle kind now? Wait a minute, did the hammer break off? I didn't even notice that. When did that happen? No more hammers. Now we're handle kind. That you got bonked with that? If you saw the reason why, you'd know. That's funny. Oh, Automod. You group the 2 specify in your Strife portfolio. No self-respecting Strifer would be caught dead without one. That's a reference to something, right? I swear I've heard that framing before. The no self-respecting blank would be caught dead without blank. Where are we at in Hamsteak? About a little bit into Act 2. Yeah, we're at page 408. Gather the scattered bits of your large hammer. Oddly enough, it seems breaking the sledgehammer altered the abstratus from hammer kind to handle kind, even going as far as expelling the head of your smaller hammer from your deck to force compliance. You didn't even notice it in the heat of battle. You grab the sledgehammer handle, expelling a useless Harlequin figure. Now repair the hammer. You merge the sledgehammer head with its handle and return it to your Strife deck, repairing the hammer-kind abstratus in the process. The smaller hammer handle is ejected from the deck, since of course the handles of any sort no longer belong in there. Obviously. What? That doesn't... What? Fine, now what? Dave is pestering you, but you don't have time to deal with his nonsense right now. Something is amiss in your room. You can't quite put your finger on it. Hurry and activate the generator. Why does it have a cat on the top of it? What? They really did the hammer justice on this page. Say that again? Ah, generator activated. You fire up the generator in the rain. Okay, sure. And drag the cord into the mausoleum. It, of course, would be foolish to run the generator inside a confined space. Generator safety is everyone's business. So you're going to run it out in the pouring rain instead? That doesn't... SpongeBob from the candy bar salesman. Yep, okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay, yeah, I knew it. Thank you. It's all SpongeBob, top to bottom. Defile the tomb. Sorry, Jaspers. Why did they dress the cat up in a tuxedo? We have another ad break, so I'm going to maul over this during the ad break. Why is the cat dressed up in a fucking tuxedo, bro? Because it's a tuxedo cat. Oh! Ah! Oh, was that all for a pun? I'm in pain. Yo, Real Zolas, thank you for the prime. And Lucor B, thank you for the prime as well. Appreciate you guys. It's very nice and generous of you all. Oops, I was accidentally muted. I thought we were having a respectful minute of silence for Jaspers. All right, ad's over. Let's go. Sorry, Jaspers. Have to make space for the laptop. Besides, your final resting place is already a mockery. You should have decomposed years ago under a bed of petunias just like a normal cat. Not given to a taxidermist. Say that again? And fitted with a tiny, custom-tailored suit, and then stuffed in a coffin built for infants. It's a blueberry. How are you reading this? Through the unofficial Homestuck collection. Plug in the laptop. Here we go. You plug in your laptop and connect to the internet signal again. Everything predictably falls out of your Silodex, but you're not about to get bent out of shape about it. You have bigger fish to fry. Looks like Dave noticed you're back online. He pesters you like clockwork. And there's John. What on earth is he up to now? The door, John! Look at the door! You're right. Didn't Rose yank the door off its hinges and prop it up on your bed? Someone or something has put it back and left it slightly ajar. Incredibly alarming. Investigate. Ho, 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 ho! Ho, 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 ho. What is this? So outrageous. Oh my goodness. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Pester John. Oh, there you are. John said your house was burning down. Are you on fire yet, or what? No. For now, I have retired to the safety of a smaller building, which is much closer to the forest fire threatening my residence. Oh, well, that's a relief. John told me to get the game to help you out of there, so I'm working on that now. Working on it? Yeah, my bro's copy. Long story. Hey, don't tell John this, but I think he might have been right about the puppets. They're sort of starting to freak me out a little. You're referring to your brother's collection? I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's cool and all. The semi-ironic puppet thing or whatever. Or the semi-ironic, man, I don't even know. I'm just starting to think of some of this shit is going a little far, and it's kind of fucked up. I've seen his websites. I like them. Haha, well, you would. Oh man, I wish Little Cow wouldn't look at me like that, with those dead eyes. Jesus. Sometimes I dream that he's real and he's talking to me, and I wake up in a cold sweat and basically flip the fuck out. Interesting. Oh God, why did I just tell you my dream? You're gonna have a field day with that. I am currently scrawling notes furiously into one of the many psychoanalysis journals I maintain for you. Published papers forthcoming. Because, you know, it's not like either of us to have anything better to do at the moment than evaluate each other's radically debilitating pathologies. Yeah, I'm gonna get moving. Oh, have you heard from John? He's not answering me. He won't answer me either, but I am watching him. I suspect he's preoccupied with the fact that he just had a bucket of water dumped on his head by the ghost of his dead grandmother, who also happens to be dressed like a clown. All right, I'm out. Later. Interrogate this mad woman. Sprite log. Oh, they talk. Nana? Yes, dear. Wow, you scared the living daylights out of me. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Well, I guess it really was a great prank. Good one, Nana. Anyway, are you really my dead Nana? Of course, John. I have come back to help you on your journey through the medium and beyond. I am delighted to see what a fine young man you have turned out to be, just like your father. Okay, I guess I will take your word for it. I don't remember you at all. My dad said I was really young when you died. Hey, speaking of which, do you know who he is? I looked everywhere for him. Your father was kidnapped. Oh no. When you crossed over to the medium, he was apprehended by the very forces of darkness which your presence here has awakened. What? Okay, so what is the medium you're talking about? It is where we are now, a realm that is the ring of pure void, dividing light and darkness. It turns in the thick of the insiposphere? A place untouched by the flow of time in your universe. Shit, bro. Maybe this is required reading. You mean because we are inside a computer or the game software or something? A computer? Why, what is that, dear? Some newfangled contraption like this horseless auto boxcar? Well, it's like this machine that, ho ho ho, of course I know what a computer is, John. I'm just pulling your leg. Oh, okay. No, John, you are not inside a computer or software or anything like that. Try not to be so linear, dear. The software that brought you here was merely a mechanism that served as a gateway. Its routines, in a way, serve to invoke this realm's existence, yet it stands independently of any physical machine, and somewhat paradoxically, always has. I'm not sure I get it, but all right. So, what do I actually need to be doing here? I think it would be best if we started with the big picture. Go on. Oh shit. Animation. Getting big PMD vibes from this. Ooh. Above the medium, beyond the 7 gates, residing at the core of the Inciposphere, is a place known as Skya. Legend holds that Skya exists as a dormant crucible of unlimited creative potential. What does this mean, you ask? I'm afraid my lips are sealed about that, dear. Ho-ho! But needless to say, where a realm of such profound importance is concerned, forces of light will forever be charged with its defense, while forces of darkness will just as persistently covet its destruction. Oh. Chess match.
Oh, no.
And so, as it happens, the center of this realm, whose fate is in question, these very forces duel on a stage, stuck in an eternal stalemate. Yes, they have dueled in this manner forever. That is, until you showed up. Me? Me? Oh, what is going on? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh dear! It was an accident, guys! Oops, I turned them all into Harlequins. Me? Yes, you, John. Before your mishap with my ashes, you may recall the sprite's previous incarnation, which resulted from its kernel's hatching. You see, this hatching occurs automatically in response to your arrival. The result is a pair of kernels, one dark, one light, each carrying the information they were prototyped with before the hatch. One goes down to a kingdom entrenched in darkness, the other up to a kingdom basking in light. Basking in light, even. I can speak English. Each comes to rest in an orb atop a spire, of which there are 3 others in kind. The 4 spires are situated above a throne, and these 2 thrones preside over the 2 respective sovereign powers. And once the kernels are situated, that is when the game is afoot. The true war begins. Light versus dark, good versus evil. This is a war that the forces of light are always destined to lose, without exception. A quest of futility, then. Can you click the underline things? No. Wow, really? Then what's the point? That remains for you to find out, dear. For you see, the journey you are about to take is the ultimate riddle. Whoa. For now, your objective is to proceed towards Skya and pass through the first gate situated directly above your house, not even terribly far. The gates will become progressively more difficult to reach, so you had better be prepared to sharpen your adventuring skills. How am I supposed to get up there? Fortnite! I mean, you build! John, look at me, John. I'm cranking 90s, John. I'm cranking 90s, John. Go, white boy, go. Okay, I think I get it now. So I guess the battle against good and evil is sort of irrelevant. Well, I don't know. This all sounds kind of weird, but in any case, we build the house to get to these gates, and then I can save my dad. Yes, John. And then after that, we solve this ultimate riddle thing and save Earth from destruction. Oh no, I'm afraid not. Your planet is done for, dear. There's nothing you can do about that. Oh. Your purpose is so much more important than saving that silly old planet, though. And that is... Ha 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 ha! Yes, I'll have to agree with the floating hag about that. What? John, you are such a good boy. I know you will succeed. Thanks, Nana. You are a good boy, and good boys deserve treats. Hooray! I am going to go bake you some cookies. The hag mentioned cookies. Pursue her. Oh, god damn it. That's just what you need. More baked goods. John, you do not say no to cookies. I command you to get them. You totally abjure the hell out of that idea. You're so busy abjuring, you don't even notice that Rose has been trying to pester you this whole time. Hit John in the head with the box to get his attention. You give John a swift drubbing in the noggin, but he's undeterred. This is some fit he's throwing. I love that expression. She's just like, what the fuck am I watching? Perhaps you will take this spare moment to contemplate the Nana Sprite's strange tale. It may also behoove you to record your thoughts on these developments in your GameFAQs walkthrough/journal. It can be hard finding time to update it. In fact, you're not even sure where you found the time to write what's already there. Oh, is that so, Jaspers? And just who do you think you're looking at with that smug grin? The last thing you need is sass from a dead cat. It's pretty much all his fault that you're in this mess in the first place, so he can just button it. John, cookies, now. You refuse outright. This impudence is insufferable. Go get the cookies. Well, when you put it so politely, how can John decline? John, you are stupid. You really need to work on your manners. Stupid, stupid, dumb. That's not a command. It's nothing. It's stupid. You're stupid. For the last time, I command you to get the cookies, boy. It's just not going to happen, buddy. Years in the future. For the last time, I command you... But really not enough to write home about. An agitated finger slips mid-keystroke. A plant! Beans! Mustard! Human etiquette. Human etiquette. Unlocked album, Homestuck Volume 1. Oh, that's the music, I imagine. Woohoo! You can listen to the music now. Woohoo! Ooh, cool, 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 cool. Oh, and they even have Bandcamp Bandcamp pages. Awesome. GameFAQs. The Spur Beta. I wonder if Sanctuary Remix, Winnie the Poop 2, and Chaos Demon are going to be important characters. Oh boy. The long and short. The medium, too. I've been a bit hasty in advising you not bother with prototyping process. If I spared any detail, it was only to optimize your chances of survival. And if you would find yourself begrudging the absence of certain instructions, which if followed would have resulted in your demise, I guess that makes two of us. Otherwise, you're welcome. But the fact appears to be that prototyping the kernel sprite before making your getaway may offer the only opportunity to exercise control over your new environment, a place known as the medium. Also, if prototyped with one or two sufficiently, albeit loosely, humanoid and or sentient elements, living or otherwise, it offers the chance to have all this explained to you by an apparitional guide through whatever sort of cryptic, sketchy doublespeak your choice of prototyping elements / engenders. In lieu of this, you may be forced to settle for my clear, thorough explanations and assiduous dissection of raw data. Again, don't mention it. If you have made it to the medium with an I hate that word. Vanilla sprite, well, I've already covered the bad news about this missed opportunity, and I will go into this further soon. Though to what extent this actually is bad news, I'm not sure. I only know that the result of my co-player's current configuration, wherein the sprite was prototyped once before the departure and once after. Which brings us to the good news, which is that you can still prototype after your departure and salvage this massively rewarding experience of haggling with an exposition slinging phantom guide, so long as you avoid prototyping with terribly inert items, such as a brass door knocker and your father's pornography collection. Crazy fucking sentence, Rose. Actually, that might be interesting. If you are struck by a spirit of such experimentation, please don't hesitate to contact me about it. So yes, while you can enhance your sprite in this way, doing so after your departure will no longer induce this effect on the medium I alluded to. That can only be accomplished with one or more pre-departure prototypings. In fact, we can extrapolate there are only so many ways to prototype a sprite. Tiers of prototyping in relation to departure. Both before, one after, one before. Both after, only one, either before or after, or none. Those occurring before will affect the medium through the kernel's hatching process, and your guide, i.e. the sprite. Those occurring after will only affect the sprite. The effects this process has on the medium, or more globally, the inciposphere, are still vague to me. They will have to do with flavoring the forces you will struggle against, and generally, all forces at odds with each other in this realm. It has given me some insight into the nature of this game, which, again, I derive through extrapolation. We appear to be engaging in an instance of a dimension with a highly flexible set parameters, and a series of objectives surrounding an equally flexible mythological framework. This framework seems to begin as a sort of blank template and evolves with the player's actions, and likely further evolves with the addition of more host-client connections, and thus more prototyped kernels. I regret to say I can't be much more specific than that without loosely extrapolating further. There are plenty of questions that have occurred to me, however, questions concerning the kernel sprite, which I've raised implicitly already, such as what is the effect of an unprototyped kernel on the medium, or doubly prototyped kernel for that matter. And even more salient are the questions about this dimension itself. Do all players worldwide make it to this dimension if they successfully complete their departure, or is the unique blank instance of the dimension created for each new player? I have no evidence, but instinct tells me that it is closer to the latter situation. There is no indication of any other players present in this realm. Alterations in the realm have seemed singularly centered on the actions of my co-player and myself. If I had to stake anything on it, I would guess every separate client/server pair activates its own fresh copy of an inciposphere. Oh, hey, there's a typo here. Or a unique session, if you will. Whew. Yo, what's up, Starlet? My favorite they? Thank you. Woo! But the quantity of players is a further complication which invites more questions. It seems the game was designed to suit two players most naturally, the server and the client. But through a mishap, my co-player and I have slipped out of the obvious tandem arrangement, and the only logical course of action is to continue playing, is to string a daisy chain of server-client connections together until presumably the chain is complete. Theoretically, we could complete this chain with only one other player functioning as the server to my client and the client to my current co-player's server, assuming he can recover it. The strange thing is, though, in our instance of this dimension, there are 4 receptacles for divided kernels, not 3. Does this mean that we are destined to have a 4-player chain? How could the game know such a thing? Perhaps it does, and if it proves to be the case, I trust I will be sufficiently numbed to this realization. I can consider nothing about this... Oh. Rethink organization. Lead may be waist deep. Log... What is this word? Hold on, I don't know this word. It's an adjective meaning excessively talkative or pertaining to excessive wordiness in a flow of words, often to the point of incoherence. I've never heard this word in my whole life. It literally means word flow, yeah. She's not finished with this yet. Jeez, cut her some slack. Maybe you could go bug someone else for a while, or at the very least, someone else. Months in the past, but not many. Oh, now we're out in the middle of the snowy tundra. Oh, never mind. It's just Rose's place. Hi, happy birthday, Rose. Hello and thanks. Did you get John's present yet? I just opened it this very moment. What a stunning coincidence you would ask about it now. I am stunned. Yeah, I know. What will you make with it? And who said it was something from which something else could be made? Well, John did tell me what it was, duh. I suppose I'll take a stab at learning the craft. It's the least I can do in response to the subtle dig concealed in his gesture. He often tells me I need a new hobby when I make perfectly reasonable analytic remarks. Oh, but Rose, I don't think he meant anything like that by it. You see, not everybody always means the opposite of what they say the way you and Dave always do. Maybe. His birthday is in a few months, isn't it? Yep, I finally finished a present for him. I've been working on it for years. Years? It's so hard to tell when you're joking. Or even if you're even capable of it. I just mailed it too, so it is sure to get there on time. Mail takes a while to get anywhere from here. I'll probably craft something with a strong sentimental value. That should burn him. I don't think you really mean that. I guess not. So, shall I expect a green package dropped in my house via airmail from whatever screwball cranny of the globe you're tucked into? No. Sorry, but you are sort of a hard shop for. Besides, I have something for you today that I think you'll like better than some thing in a box. Oh? It is a tip. This is already intriguing enough to compensate for the grave scarcity of lavish gifts parachuting from the sky. Please go on. Did you have a pet a long time ago that died? Yes. Okay, well, how did you feel about your cat? Did you love him a lot? Okay, well, I didn't mention it was a cat or that it was a male. Let's pretend I'm surprised and you're embarrassed and move on. To answer your question, I would describe my feelings towards the animal as lukewarm. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't really matter what I think, just what if someone told you you could play a game that would bring him back to life? If someone told me that, I would regard the remark with a great deal of skepticism. If that someone was you, on the other hand, then I would have to ask preemptively. Is that someone you? Yes, that someone is me. I just thought you might find it interesting. So what is this game? Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying is all. I think you'll hear about it later, and maybe you can talk to John and Dave about it. They are way more into all that stuff than I am. I'll see what the word on the street is about it in due time. For now, I should probably order a copy of Knitting for Assholes. It would be a shame if I ran late with John's present. How does she know this all? Get katana! You capture log your katana and prepare to venture out into the apartment to retrieve your bro's copy of the game. But first, maybe, just maybe, retrieve the dead bird. Dude, that bird is long gone. It probably won't last long in this heat anyway. You don't even know what's up with this sick heat. The sun threatens to set, but won't step off. It's staring you down, like the big red eye of a hot needle, skipping on a groove that's tracing around the earth. Oh my goodness gracious. That doesn't look good. Typical summer day in Florida. While lingering in midair, its heat seems to suspend time itself, stretching it like a warped vinyl. It's meant to rain this season, but there ain't been a drop in sight. Even a little drizzle would help. Might help to fizzle this sizzle a little bizzle and set the record straight on this global turn tizzle. So don't change the dizzle. Turn it up a little. I got a living room full of fine dime brizzles, waiting on the pizzle, the dizzle, and the shizzle. G's to the... What the fuck is this word? Now, ladies, here we gizzo. When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. English romantic poet John Keats. I don't think that's correct. I don't think that's quite correct. Oh my god, look at him. He's so cool. Hard image. Go into the living room. Sorry, little dude, coming through. Gotta put you down for a bit. You figure you've left him hanging long enough. Hastily enter the room with wild abandon. Ah! You barge in and see a familiar face. A friendly face. A what? A what face? What the fuck? Oh, my everything just disappeared. Shout out Shadow Crystal. You stand in the living room. Your bro spends most of his days in here. At night, he crashes on the futon over there. You don't see him anywhere, though. There's the puppet chest he stores little Cal in when he takes him out on gigs. But when he's home, he usually leaves Cal on display somewhere. And with good reason, because Cal is totally sweet. So sweet. Man. Pity da fool. It's your brother's Mr. T puppet, which of course is kept in the apartment with sense of profound humorous irony. But, as usual with your bro's exploits, this is no ordinary irony, or anything close to pedestrian tier 1 ironic gesture, which is a meager single step removed from sincerity. This is like 10 levels of irony removed from the original joke. It might have been funny like 8 years ago to joke about. Alright, we got an ad, but holy fuck. Dave, I think your bro is just a weirdo. Does little Cal get the freedom motif? Oh, fuck. Lil Cal does not get the freedom motif. It gets the opposite of that. The imprisoned motif. No way. I legally cannot answer that question. All right. We're back from the ads. Let's continue. This is like 10 levels of irony removed from the original joke. It might have been funny like 8 years ago to joke about Mr. T and how he was sort of lame, but that was the very thing that made him awesome and badass. And his awesomeness was also sort of the joke. But in this case, the joke is the joke, and that degree of irony itself is also the joke, and so on. Only highly adept, satirical ninjas like you and your bro can appreciate stuff like this. It's cool taking stuff that other people think is funny, but you know really isn't, and making it funny again by adding a subtle strata of irony, which are usually undetectable to the untrained eye. Friend inside me. Anyway, Doobie? Also, for good measure, Mr. T is wearing a leather thong and handcuffed to pantsless Chuck Norris puppets. God, you hope you could be as good as your bro at this someday. You'd never tell him that, though. Oh, man, a Chuck Norris joke. Oh, man. It's vintage 2009, baby. Oh, no. Find little Cal and get fist bumps. Cal's nowhere in sight. All you see is a bunch of your bros, weird nude puppets strewn about haphazardly. You guess these things are kind of cool. Sort of. Play a game on the Xbox. It looks like your bro is playing. It's not like him to leave in the middle of some totally intense gaming. Not like him to misplace Cal either. Man, you hope the little guy's alright. Not dude bro gaming. Oh my god. Oh, there you are, dude. Didn't see you there. We be chill today, Cal. Yeah, you better fucking believe we be chill. Cal is the man. What is that? That's Cal? Oh my god, bro. Dave, resist the great urge to play bro's Xbox. You fail to resist the urge. You start thrashing up stunts, something uncanny brutal on your quest for mad snacks, yo, and get this way rude hunger under control. Shit is basically flying off the hook. It's like shit wants nothing to do with that hook. That hook is dead to that shit. My money longer than James Cameron. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. The Smith & Wesson got me moving like an invasive species. I was flipping bricks for Mansa Musa before y'all were even a Type 1 civilization. But you get stuck in some pretty poorly modeled 3D fixture or something, like a railing or a piece of the wall, you'll have to reset. Fuck this shit. No. Dave, what you don't understand is that he's simply building up speed for 12 hours before he gets warped into a parallel universe. Look at him go. Give little Cal a bro fist bump. Oh man, you almost forgot. Gotta give the Seaman some props. Seaman, really? Check out your bro's sweet gear. Oh, that's cute. He has to pull the arm himself. Oh my goodness. Your bro has so much sweet gear, it's hard to keep up with it all sometimes. Here's his computer setup. He's usually got a lot of stuff cooking on here at any given moment. Since he's not around, you might as well sneak a peep. Aw, hell nah. Your bro's computer is password protected, of course, to protect all the incredible top secret shit he's got on the burners. You of course know what the password is, and he knows you know it, and you're both cool with that because the password is the most awesome thing it can be. You enter the password on the desktop. Oh, it doesn't tell me what the password is. On the desktop is a hodgepodge of unnamed folders to store all the stuff he's working on. Yo! This is just like me! New folder! Bro! He's just like me! No one can decipher his organization system but him. He also tends to use the application Complete Bullshit to keep up with the ludicrous amount of websites and news feeds he monitors to stay hip to the scene. Open Complete Bullshit. Delirious Biz Nasty, Complete Bullshit, and new folder. Let's go. Complete Bullshit Content Aggregator. This is Complete Bullshit. Check if Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff has a sweet update. Your bro keeps up to date with your projects in his aggregator, just like you keep up with his. He's tuned into your various blogs, and of course, Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. You navigate to the latest comic in one of the many bullshit feed bans. Bro, I got a ticket for the big game. It's sports. Dog, I am so jealous. You know I love the big game. Oh, yeah. And there he goes. The big man has the rock. He's driving so hard, throw the paint downtown. Alley-oop for the slam dunk. Oh, my God. Bro, did Yogurt, the new hot game that everyone's buzzing about these days? Dude, you know I did. You know it. That is so sweet, man. How about a bro hug bump? Okay, how do we do this? Let's do this thing. Let's make this shit work. We're doing it, man. We're making this happen. What am I fucking reading? The economy in ruins. Pff, brah, time to get my game on. That's where this fucking image is from? Oh my God, I've seen this so many times, bro. The squirrel has his game. I am not joking. What did that guy even smoke? This is insane. Ha ha ha. Maybe they're right. That sometimes video games does cause violence. Today, I put jelly on this hot god. Ha, how high do you even have to be just to do something like that? Okay. I went forward by accident. We were at this one, right? What's the next one from here? Introducing the new friend, Jeremy. Bro, have you seen my socks? Around anywhere. No, dude. Again with the socks. What is it even, man? With you and socks, man. It's must be taking up a joint to make you stoned or something. I can't even think of who leaves all their socks lying around like that. Ah! The sock ruse was a distraction. I have the car. Driving in my car right after. It was a distraction. All right, that's enough, Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. That's amazing. It was a distraction. Mouse over the orange stripe containing plush rump. Know about the stairs? We already did that one. We read that already one. That was the first one. They say distraction right now. Oh, it was a distraction. All right, I can't read. I can't read. I'm a Homestuck fan. All right, sorry, I was checking something. Truth Meteor. All right. Plush rump. Should I be looking at this? Another one of your bros' many ironic websites. The difference here is he rakes in thousands of dollars a month through this enterprise. Yeah. Anyway, let's stop wasting time and look for the beta. I guess you've messed around on his computer long enough. Better get a move on before it's too late for Rose. Or worse yet, your bro catches you. But my god, the rumps, they're transfixing. You know this is ironic and all, and your bro reaches echelons of irony you can only dream of daring to fathom. But on rare occasions, when your guard is down, it all just seems a tad unsettling to you. Yeah? Yeah, it's all a joke, right, guys? Yeah, it's all a joke. It's just a joke, bro. Oh, hey. Hey there, Cal. Give little Cal a nervous fist bump. You are starting to flip the fuck out. Without losing your cool, of course. I think, Dave, I think your brother might be a freak. I'm just gonna say it, bro. Pastor John to ease your nerves. You get Egbert on the line again to give him the lowdown of your progress. You feel it's important to keep the wires hot, but he's not answering. You wonder what that guy's up to. Hey, what is up? What happened with the monster that is totally definitely in your room? Did you kill it? Where are you, man? Anyway, things are cool here. Totally cool. Puppets are still awesome. No problems with them or anything. Just, like, really, really awesome. You think? Looks like Rose is finally logged in again. Not the fucking iPhone! Oh, God. Oh, the button. The button, chat. Never forget what they took from you. Look, it has a headphone jack. It has a tactile button that you can press. Never forget what they took from you. Didn't John say her house was burning down? You wonder if she's on fire yet or what? Pester Rose. Oh, there you are. John said your house was burning down. Are you on fire yet or what? No. Oh, this is from earlier. All right, we've caught up. Everybody's caught up. Everybody's on the same page. Excellent. We're all on the we're all in the present. Seconds in the future, but not many. John, what are you doing? Snap out of it. We ought to discuss what your grandmother told you, don't you think? Fine, enjoy your stupor. I'll go about my business elsewhere. Deploy the punch design X? Is she about to drop a piano on John's head? Oh, no. Okay. Just replacing the piano with that. John, whenever you read this, you should know I put the shale you collected to use and finally deployed the punch design X. It is in your study. I can only drop it, though. You'll have to be the one to mess around with it and see what it does. When you're finished with your weird... It's another word I don't know, chat.
Histrionic.
Histrionic. Exaggerated, dramatic behavior designed to attract attention. Okay. When you're finished with your weird histrionics, maybe you could give it a try. I'm updating my walkthrough, and it would help to know what it does. Damn, they are having a field day out there in the yard. Also, I should probably warn you that your house and your yard are completely infested with monsters now. Try to be careful. So I can see, stupid lousy imps. They're mucking up all my cool stuff. Oh, there you are. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm not sure what came over me there. I was acting really crazy for some reason. But my head feels like it's clearing up. I think I'm alright now. John, rebuild the claw hammer and return it to the Specibus. You were getting way better at this sort of thing. Confront Pogo Ride to prepare yourself for Nana. Thank God your sanity is returned so you can entertain extremely rational, coherent thoughts like this one. You examine the Pogo Ride from the bathroom window. You do not like what you see. What is this? Click Giddy Up. Use arrow keys to operate the pogo ride. Go for insane combos. Oh, I see. Delirious. Unfucking believable. Oh, snap. All right, we got this. Shit is bananas. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh. All right, no. Go again. Go again. Oh, I lost the combo. Woo! Yeah! Great success. We've done it. These sons of bitches! No one risks painful injury on your green slime ghost pogo ride. No one but you. Drop something on one of those heavy imps. Oh my god! Heath Ledger, no! Also, did the piano just get broken by the green Pogo? Pogo is completely fine. Rose, my piano! Sorry, no nuance to these controls at all. I was hoping to bludgeon the imp without letting go of it. Guess I can't really do that. A broken piano isn't the end of the world, though. I guess you're right. You'll need to pick up the spoils in person. I can't interact with the grist. So that means I have to go out the back door? Yes, is there a problem? Well, it may sound dumb, but I was hoping to avoid Nana and her spooky ghost cookies. You're right, that does sound dumb. Can you see her in the kitchen? Yeah. What's she doing? Is she baking? You could say that. Are you sure you can't get the grist up to me somehow? Maybe. Use the pogo ride to fling the grist through the window. Doesn't look like the grist is going anywhere. You just never know with these gaming abstractations. Drop the pogo ride in John's bathroom. Oh. Get the grist. Yay! There you go. Now why don't you check out the Designix? You can do that while I get to work. On what? Piano. Level up for slaying the imp. The piano, in its valiant effort, has unfortunately been slain. But if it hadn't, it would have raked in so many boondollars, you have no idea. So many. Oh, that's gore of my comfort character. Rest in peace, piano, my beloved. I'll miss you, my favorite Homestuck character. S tier. It's time to build. John, check it out, John. I'm cranking 90s. Oh my god, look at this stairway, John. I'm cranking 90s. I'm cranking 90s. Stairs? I warned you about the stairs, bro. my god, look at all these fucking... Dude, look at all these goobers. They're everywhere. There's that one guy hiding out back there. There's this guy over here. He's chilling. So many imps. Nana said to build, so that's what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, okay. But this is sure going to take a lot of grist. Looks like you're going to be busy, John. Blah! Well, what are you building? Stairs. They're fairly expensive, actually. Oh, man. I could have warned you about the stairs, Rose! I warned you about the stairs, bro. It keeps happening. Oh my god! I told you, dog! I'll try recouping some of the grist from the catwalk I built earlier. It keeps happening! Oh, good. Looks like I get a refund for the earlier allocations. I told you, Rose! I told you about stairs! Okay, consider me fully briefed on the matter of stairs. Now, if you don't mind, it's hard enough to concentrate without you immersing in ourselves in Strider's non sequitur. Did you know he thinks puppets are cool? Does he? He's so dumb. Use build grist to construct observation tower on roof. Yo, what's up, Ultra? Hope you're doing well. Also, Fushai, thank you for the 16 months earlier. Appreciate you. And Austin, also thank you for the prime earlier. I missed that. Use build grist to construct observation tower on roof. Well, that was a good waste of all the grist. Okay, you obviously don't have enough grist yet for something that ambitious, but you can get started with something of a foundation for upward construction, at least. Check the cabinets for imps or useful items. Check the cabinets. No imps in here, just a lot of shaving cream. Dads love shaving. It's basically all they do, when they're not baking, that is. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Depth of 3, so it's going to be 18. Probably assume it's the exact same on the bottom. So it's 18, 2 sets of 18. It's 36 cans of shaving cream. 36 bottles of shaving cream. Dude, a bottle of shaving cream that lasts me like a month or two. Do not show this. Bro, don't show this to TSA. They're going to have a fucking meltdown, bro. They're going to think you're Walter White. Bring 2 cans of shaving cream. You capture log 2 cans of shaving cream just in case. You never know when you'll need to bust out a hilarious shaving cream Santa beard to ratchet up your prankster's gambit. Your telescope goes flying through the window. I'll miss the telescope. Ride the pogo ride. It's just a little cramped in here for any sort of reckless pogoing. You'll just grab it and hang on to it until the right moment presents itself. The towel floats back down to the rack. The circle of stupidity is complete. Check up on the Nanaquin to see what's cooking. Oh my goodness gracious. That's a lot of cookies. Make your way to the study. Why did you just use the fucking judgment beam? My goat. Death. Nana blast. Biden blast. Thy end is now. Judgment. Make your way to the study. Uh-oh. There's some guys in the way. There's a lot of guys in the way, actually. What are they doing? It looks like the imps have taken a shining to the Cruxtruder. Cruxite and black goo everywhere. Well, they're out here fucking be turning shit into blue. Ride the Slimer Pogo and one-up that imp. Okay, well, it's not a Slimer Pogo, but you mount it anyway and brandish your deadly armaments. Ride your steed to victory. Oh my god. Wait, he's got move. Oh, he's a movement player. Lois, look at him go. I'm a movement player, Lois. Admin, he's doing it sideways. He's got the hops. This kid's bunny hopping out from Ivy through middle into our connector. Like a speed demon. This is incredibly dangerous. Oh, he's kind of cooking, though. Flip the fuck out. Let's see how they like the old double barrel lather blaster. Whoops, oh shit. Oh, he's dead. Mr. John, respectfully ask that you please stand up.
Don't move or the Pogo gets it.
Now, sir boy, flee from this boorish rabble post haste. Who's talking here? Is this VW after learning the human after reading the book? Excuse me, WV, not VW. I got it back up. I got it mixed up. After learning human etiquette. Nice abscond, dude. That guy got cooked. All right, we got an ad break, chat. You know what that means. We're going to sit here and wait. The fridge. Look at all those cookies. Delicious. How are you, Shay? Yo, what's up, Sunshine Girl? I'm doing good. I'm chilling. I'm enjoying life. Have you unlocked the Blogspot Q&A? No. I'd love to stay up for another hour and watch you Homestuck, but it is 1 a.m. Yo, good night, Ash. Sleep well. Good night, Oomphy. All right, let's go. Refrigerator, level up for slaying the imp. Ah, yes. I love getting the Joker seizure. The refrigerator skyrockets up the echelon to a new rung. 5-star General Electric and earns 285 boon dollars. Things are really looking up for this feisty appliance. Well done, John. Polite congratulations. For some reason, you feel a sense of positive reinforcement. Wherever that feeling is coming from, it sure is a welcome change from your erratic moods earlier. Now, my civil fellow, I have a well-mannered query to ask. I blocked the entrance to the study to give you some space to work with the Designex. John, imp's behind you. Should I take care of it? You trapped your PDA again, didn't you? Why did you have to pick up all that stupid shaving cream? So pointless. Drop something heavy on one of those imps. Huh? What about? I'm sorry. I just looked. I'm reading chat. What are we talking about? Well, I'm confused. What? Chat, you're confusing me. Why are we saying Sybil's? Why is she? Oh, I said civil funny. Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, is she here? Is she watching? Drop something heavy on those imps. Oh, hey, look at that. There's a secret. Oh, no. John, might I bother you for a can opener? Oblivious to the commotion behind you, you suddenly find yourself pondering the whereabouts of a can opener. You think there is probably one in the kitchen, but the path is blocked by your refrigerator. John is completely unresponsive. What the hell is that nincompoop doing?
Nincompoop.
Years in the future. But let's not totally get carried away here. A studious eye darts about a page like a honeybee gathering the nectar of wisdom. Ahem. Jesus, words are difficult. Close save. Oh, it could have got real bad. Whew. Damn, bro, having a stutter's hard sometimes, man. Rip. Munch, munch, munch. Rip. Munch, munch, munch. Everyone is polite. I remember the last time someone with dyslexia read Homestuck. Elmo is coming? Elmo? What does Elmo have to do with anything? Those who know, not me. I don't know. Back to the game facts page. Appendix 3, Screen Captures, Part 1. I can't take as many as I'd like for comprehensive documentation. For what it's worth, here's what I've managed to collect so far. More captures forthcoming. Sprite, Power, Internet, Build, Prototype, Disconnect, Nana, Weirdo, Designix, Grist, Up, Steed, Bandit, Really? Oh my god. I'm not gonna click on any of these. Construct the loft above John's room. It's just screen caps? Fine. Oh, okay, they don't actually link to tiny URL. Okay, I see. Co-player John assembles environment after transition to medium, followed by sprite, sans, kernel, prototype by once pre-hatch, completely useless in this form. Severed from suburban grid, house remains mysteriously powered. Convenience presumably facilitated by game, which perhaps deems navigating a powerless house to be a handicap, less in keeping with the game's principal statement of challenge. Oh, look, they're all... A view of his kidnapped father's room. I can't see in here for some reason. Perhaps it's because John himself has never entered this room. It's possible I can see only in a sense what John can see or has seen already. I have not found the time to discuss this with him yet. If he enters the room, the question may answer itself. Another one of these things. Really, Egbert family? Really? Did she just dox John on the... Rose! Rose, that's a crime! Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck he's doing here. Unabridged text. All right, let's go. Construct a loft above John's room. Oh, when did we max out? Oh, yeah, I guess because John killed a bunch of... Oh, I guess we get the grist from the refrigerator, huh? Wait, did you just copy and paste the chimney? Ooh, and now we just got to get a way to get up. That is inconvenient, but sure. Me when I'm building a base in Minecraft. Chimneys are not good support columns. They're not at all. They're like incredibly fragile. Ladders seem to be a bit cheaper than stairs, you think? Fellow John, it seems we have reached an impasse. Yes, it seems so. The opener dilemma remains unsettled, most unfortunately. It is unfortunate, I guess. What were we talking about again? But it has been a pleasure nonetheless. Thanks for the courtesy. It's not really necessary, but thanks anyway. Oh, but thank you. Thank you so very, very much, dear favorable small primate. She's so mad. I love this. I shall take my leave now, John. Until next time. Wait, where did all this sweet loot come from? And why is there suddenly a crumpled hat on your head? Gather grist. Examine designics. Feeling especially economical with your behavior suddenly, you scoop up all the grist in the room and turn your attention to the punch designics all in one fell swoop. The device features a countertop station design with keyboard setup, not unlike an old-fashioned computer. There's a blinking red light and a diagram etched into a panel. Okay. Okay, wait, hold on. Why am I getting this stupid game for you? You're the one who should be wrist deep in puppet ass. What is the specific problem? The problem is I am up to my goddamn neck in fucking puppet dong. What is that? Okay, anyway. Oh, okay. Course is a good word. Okay, that's a lot of words. I'm my own personal. Okay, anyway, I'm not going to read any of this out loud, but that is certainly something. Observe the back of the first visible Capsulog card. Read the words? I thought you went to bed. I ain't reading that shit, bro. Ugh, you guys are gonna make me fucking... Prong of flesh, bereft of home, found solace twixt a cleft of foam. Oh no, Jesus. Of apocalypse your thoughts eclipse, a painted pair of parted lips, that dare through kiss to stir the air, that teases tufts of orange hair, and through faces flush and lovers' fits, hands snug and plush as gloves befit. Okay, Dickinson, if you can shut your pure fumy trap for half a second, this is serious. I'm gonna fly off the handle. I'm gonna do some sort of acrobatic fucking pirouette off the handle and win like a medal or some shit. Okay. Observe the back of the first visible Capsulog card. You flip over the top card containing your pogo ride. Anytime you Capsulog something, a new code appears on the back of the card. You've always wondered what that code was for. Damn, these things are hard to read, but then again, you never really found any reason to decipher them. Until now, perhaps. Examine the reverse side of the hammer card in the Strife specibus. Oh my god, they're captchas. Looks like cards from your Strife deck has those codes too. Enter the captcha code as seen on the back of the Pogo Ride card. You enter the code DQMMJLEK into the keyboard. At least you think that's what the code is. A red light switches off. A green light begins blinking. Insert the card. Punch! Type in that. Oh. In the interests of due diligence, you enter the other code and repeat the process with that card too. Both cards are now punched with different hole patterns. Yes, punch cards. Attempt to retrieve the pogo from the card. Okay, well that should just be a simple matter of, uh-oh, it looks like it's trapped now. You don't see how you can access the item anymore or store a new item there for that matter. These cards are pretty much useless now, and the items they contain are toast. But maybe all is not lost. Recalling from your experience with the pre-punched card, you may be able to use the card to replicate the items in question. Assuming you got the codes right, that is. Mash keys heedlessly. Not quite through with your cowboy empiricism just yet. You mash at the keyboard to generate a random code. You enter... The Designix stops you after 8 characters, which appear to be the maximum length for a code. The green light goes on, signaling the readiness for a card. Now I can speedrun Homestuck. It's got punch cards. You figure you might as well burn the shaving cream since the product is not exactly at a premium in your household. You also figure you might as well merge the 2 cans onto 1 card. You're a little sad that your dad isn't around for this. You have a feeling he would get a real kick out of the idea of duplicating shaving cream. You punch the card with a pattern that is in no way related to the code for the item it contains. This should make for an interesting experiment. A what? Mad science is a lot of fun. Ah, very, very interesting. Your shaving cream. John Egbert, your shaving cream will now be discarded. Unfortunately, you just burned another card in the process. Your deck is really dwindling now. Maybe you should have thought this through a little better. On the plus side, you just freed up your PDA, which is overflowing with the pent-up chatter of anxious pesterers. Ah! Jevil! Damn, okay. Just fucking killed that guy. Answer your chums. Puppets! Awesome! That's really all there is to say on the matter. Turn Tech Godhead changed his mood to rancorous. John, I'm about to throw a bathtub through your wall. Watch out. Wow, that was so totally unnecessary. I made a shortcut upstairs. I thought it'd be a good idea to get up there and try the cards as soon as possible. Also, you weren't being terribly responsive. You mean these stairs? Man, look at these shitty stairs. They're so narrow. I'm supposed to climb those? Oh my god, look. They're super narrow. They're perfectly navigable. I'm saving on grist for now. If you keep slaying foes, collecting grist, and expanding the cash limit, we may not need to be so economical with our resources in the future. Minecraft stairs. Yo, good night, local. So, why didn't you just build a way up through the hole in my dad's room? Have you ever been in there? No. Exactly, huh? I'd rather not get sidetracked. I'm more interested in further exploring the mechanisms of the game than watching you discover what sort of outlandish harlequin decor your father keeps in his room. Oh, come on. What's the big deal? I'll just climb up and go right through. Will you? Yeah, why not? Are you saying you've never wondered what's in there or why it's been kept a secret from you? Well, I mean, yeah. Then trust me. You won't be going right on through. Wait, are you saying there's something, like, troubling in there? I don't know. What do you mean? What do you see in there? I can't see in there. Oh, but I don't have a very good feeling about it. Pfft, whatever. I think I can handle a few more stupid clown paintings. Oh, how much longer is Act 2? Jeez. Whew! Move the punch cards to John's room. Drag some Cruxite dowels up to John's room. Oh yeah, I guess the imps made a bunch of these, huh? Collect grist. Examine safe. You swoop up the bountiful supply of grist generated by your co-players' recent exploits. From now on, it'll probably go without saying that you'll nab any grist laying around without making a big fuss over it. You check the busted safe, which has made a noble sacrifice in battle. Some of your father's odds and ends have spilled out, including some old newspaper clippings and 2 rather hefty tomes. It's a fair bet that these books comprised at least half the weight of the safe. Examine Family Tome of Humor. Yo, good night, Team Skull. Yo, Ev Bay, appreciate it. Thank you for the 8 months. It's another copy of Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery. In this one looks really old, perhaps an original printing. Could it be the same one involved with your grandmother's unfortunate accident on that fateful day? Dad would never speak a word about it, but maybe Nana wouldn't be so tight-lipped. You give it a cursory perusal. It appears to be similar to your reprinting, listing all of the japes in...
Chicanery.
Chicanery you have come to know and love. You capture log it, thinking you may give it a closer look later.
Chicanery.
Chicanery, the use of trickery to achieve a political, financial, or legal purpose. Oh, you're just saying good night, like, as a greeting. I see. Examine the contents of the safe. The Fatherly Gent's Shaving Almanac. You take a look at the other book. You're sure Dad thought this was a scintillating read, but it looks pretty boring to you. Maybe you'll crack into it someday when you're old enough to shave. Everything in this safe was obviously very important to your father. You wonder why he kept it locked away from you. Some things about him you will never understand. It seems to just be collecting scraps from the news over the years. These articles go back decades. Oh, meteors. Look at the piece of paper taped to the wall. Son, if you are reading this, it means you are now strong enough to lift the safe. You are now a man. As such, you are entitled to what is inside. I know you will take this responsibility seriously. I am so proud of you. You guessed this is the combination to the safe. This is completely useless. Examine the back of the Captcha-Log card on the floor. You guess these are all zeros, or are they capital O's? Zeros would probably make more sense for an empty card, you think? Captcha-Log the card. What? Oh. Nice. Good going there, John. Just fucking yeet that thing into the void. Goodbye, Vase. I'll miss you. We'll never get another apple ever again. Enter the code on the back of the card into the Designix. Punch the card. Oh, there's an imp. Wait, John, before you punch that... Oh, I was about to say, if you first took note of the code, then removed the card from the card, you could have punched the blank one. You would have only burned one card instead of two. Oh, yeah, you're right. Damn it. Good job. Good job, John. Oh, he didn't punch the empty card. He punched the card with the card in it. Oh, John. Dude, his inventory management is terrible. Throw hat down in disgust. Captcha-Log, the punched Captcha-Log card. Oh, she catches the fucking PDA. What? Take the PDA. The random imp. Oh no. The 2-card Silenex. Inventory of dumbasses. Level up. Ooh. John's leveling up a lot. Colonel Sassacre. Level up for slaying the imp. Oh my goodness, pink and yellow! Really, Deltarune fans? The Colonel soars to new heights on his echelon, reaching the rung one man, I don't know what that is, and pockets 9,550 boon dollars. Chump chains for the aristocratic Southern Colonel. Bathtub, level up for slaying the imp. The bathtub surges heroically and surpasses the rung. Archimedes' aqua cradle, proceeding directly to the vaunted rung jammer. Taft jammer? I don't, what the fuck does that even mean? The tub makes off with a cool 490 boon dollars. The tub's basin capacity remains unaffected. Safe, level up for slaying the imp. Taft like the president. Oh, okay. The safe was slain in battle. Is it getting a Viking funeral? It's going to Valhalla? Oh my god. The safe was slain in battle. A great flaming nautical pyre carries it off to Valhalla. Oh my god, that's such a bad joke that it loops around to being peak. Oh my fucking god, dude. Make your way up those stairs, post haste. You're not sure. They look pretty precarious to you, but you've been assured the stairs are perfectly navigable. What the fuck? Lad, scramble! This guy fucking sucks at Spurb. Look how he can't even climb up a simple set of stairs. Lousy goddamn stupid stairs. Uh-oh. That's a big guy. Oh, it's a real big guy. Dave, ignore little Cal and find the beta. You wander over to the place where your bro keeps his sweet turntable gear. Man, that setup is sweet. You feel pangs of jealousy whenever you walk by it. Really cool jealousy, though. Like the kind where instead of getting all worked up about it, you actually don't give a shit. One of your brother's rad and extremely expensive ninja swords is missing, though. You know the drill all too well. Trouble's a brewin'. Take the expensive ninja sword. What sword? Oh. Oh, don't you hate it when that happens? Well, I'm off to go make a dark fountain. Exit your bro's room. You approach the exit. You approach the exit. There's something on the door you hadn't seen before. It looks like one of your bro's ironic comics he left for you to check out. Bro, imagine getting fucking speed blitzed by Cal, bro. I want to play a game. Okay, some of this stuff you know he's just leaving around to get under your skin. This is obviously another ploy in his relentless siege of one-upmanship to get your goat, the same goat. Oh, what? We have an ad. Oh, God. Fuck. Ah. I need to be run over with a steamroller so I can feel every single bone in my body fucking crack all at once. Oh, God. How are you feeling about it so far? I'm enjoying this so far. It's definitely dated, but it's the kind of writing I like. Yeah, definitely enjoying it so far. It's nostalgic when it's not doing slurs. Remember when you went to bed? Yeah, I remember that. That was funny. That was a funny joke. And you wonder why I always make fun of you for never going to sleep. All right, let's see here. This is obviously another ploy in his relentless siege of one-upmanship to get your goat. The same goat you've been meaning to bleat like ironically, but that will still have to wait for a more appropriate time. You think he knows that deep down you feel like you're still not ironic enough to get stuff like this, and this is probably some weird gauntlet he's throwing down to see if you will get it. But honestly, you think this material is just a little too ironic. You don't need to see this shit right now. Go into the kitchen. He has a kitchen in his room? No sign of bro in here either, well, aside from the absurd quantity of awesome, dangerous stuff he leaves lying around. Transfer the katana to the Strife specibus. With an escalating sense of threat, you think it's time you shift your katana to your specibus. You figure it's better to free up the card anyway, since you might need to grab some of this stuff. Dave, set the blender to mix. Okay. You guess bro stuck some fake blood capsules in that puppet. Pretty gross. Okay. Interesting. That's gore of my puppet character. He has a... Oh my god, what is this camera shit? That's creepy, dude. Tiny exclamation point. You spot one of your bro's many webcams nearby, recording the incident. It seems you have just been an unwitting accessory to some sort of grisly puppet snuff film. You're not totally sure how you feel about that. Capture log the Buster Sword from behind the microwave. Oh, like the... This might be the only thing in the whole apartment that's a bigger piece of shit than your own sword. You put it back behind the microwave where it belongs. Dave, set the blender to crush ice. Oh my god. It's just sort of passing around in there. You're making a bit of a mess now. Hide the evidence in the microwave. See, like, his hobbies are cool and all, and you guess he's got to put his shit somewhere. But what if he just wanted to heat up a burrito or something? This kitchen is pretty much useless. Dude, Dave Strider's brother is a fucking freak. I don't know what is up. This guy's crazy. He's on every single watch list, bro. This guy is a fucking... He is a psyop. This is insane. Grab those fireworks. You capture log all the fireworks the sink has to offer. You just know these are going to come in handy. Why wouldn't they be in the sink if they weren't? Looks like one of them is still stuck in the garbage disposal. Capture log the shurikens. Is that a batarang? You grab the shurikens and, hey, careful where you're putting stuff, especially if you're looking to turn your Silodex into a powder keg full of sharp things. You put the box of fireworks back into card 5 and prepare to start up, or card 3 apparently. That settles that, you guess. Take the nunchuck. You take the nunchuck, once again grabbing without thinking ahead. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Is that dynamite? That's not a firework. That's Wile E. Coyote dynamite. Oh, shit. Yo, what's up, Johnny? It's good to see you. We're reading Homestuck. Metal Crisis? What happened? Welcome, everybody. I normally play video games, but I've been making an effort to raid... to read Homestuck, not raid Homestuck. Raiding's what you guys are doing to me. I can speak English, I promise. Hi, everybody, what's up? This is the one thing. Metal Mario and Crisis City have samples in common. You're gonna freak out. There's like samples. They show up in all sorts of places you would never expect. That orchestra hit sound is probably in like 10 million different things. But yeah, I can hear it just thinking of what they sound like in my head. Anyway, hi everybody. Yeah, it's nice to see you all. Appreciate the raid. We're just winding down. First, you capture log the box again while, oh my goodness, while adeptly avoiding the shuriken trap, which you yourself only moments ago. Do dodge! Did he just jump like 20 feet in the air? How the hell did he do that? That's crazy. You again round up all the fireworks. He even did a superhero landing. Look, he did the superhero landing. That wasn't even a thing yet. This is 2009. Did Homestuck invent the superhero landing? That's crazy. I mean, Iron Man was out. Did they do the superhero landing in Iron Man? I know they did in Iron Man 2, but I can't remember if the first movie had him do the... Whenever I just think of Winter Soldier when he jumps out the after he blows up the helicarrier while he's escaping from Shield, and he does the superhero landing. Iron Man came out in what? 2008, yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, you're totally right, Saney. I can see it in my brain now. Yep, I remember that scene where he goes to Afghanistan and blows up all the terrorists. Yeah. Capture log each shuriken individually. You grab each shuriken one at a time, knocking out those nunchucks. But no worries, you've got a plan. Capture lock the nunchucks. You take the nunchucks. Everything seems to... you had to refer to them differently in order to make sure it went into the inventory properly. And Cal just vanished. Okay, he can do that. That's such a sentence. Did you read the actual Sweet Bro comics? Yeah, we've read a couple of Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. Everything seems to be in order now. It would have been badass to go with the authentic Japanese names for each weapon, but sometimes you just gotta compromise. Why is Spampton in the corner? Oh, Spampton and Diagonal Chris and Devourer of Gods from Calamity drawn in MS Paint are just chilling up there. I add funny images up there to fill the void because there's normally Live Split would go there, but I'm not speedrunning, so. They're reading too. Yeah, the literal peanut gallery. I miss Sansbius. I forgot he was up there at some point. You flip over your fetch modus and check out the back. You're not really sure where it is you're keeping this thing. Oh well, who cares? Press the eject button. Oh, hell no. Not after all that trouble you went through just to get this stuff situated. This is potentially a very dangerous button. Change to Scrabble Points hash modus. What? No. First, you program your modus with a Scrabble Points hash function, adding it to the list. Oh, no. Yeah, it's like Scrabble where Z and Q are 10. Yeah. Imagine that. That would be so difficult. This might be a cool function to use, but it looks like you'll have to empty your entire Sylladex to select it. You're just not going to do that yet. No way. Check the box, detect collisions. Okay. Take the skateboard. And just what is that guy so happy about? What's he looking at up there? You think if you see one more soft, bulbous bottom being like kind of jutting out and impudent or whatever, you're gonna fly off the handle. He's just killing them at this point. Deserved. You take the skateboard. That's going to catch on fire. That's on top of the oven. Actually, no, you don't. A collision has been detected. You take the wheeled ride. Man, your inventory's nomenclature is getting lamer by the minute. Capture log the unplugged power cord. You take the power cord. Wait, that's not going to work. Think of a new word for power cord. Power supply? You take the battery pack. Nope. You take the battery pack using the Y as a consonant. Wait, you just get to choose if Y is a vowel or a consonant? That's bullshit. What is this main character power shit? Oh my god. They just took the purple thing. It's a tactic notoriously employed by hash map noobs, but you don't care about that now. Besides, it's not like your bro is around to see. Huh. Oh my god. He is here.
Why does this guy move around like... Look at him go!
Search for some mad snacks, yo. Bro is the knight? That's crazy.
He's moving like Oppenheimer.
Yo, what's up, Victor? Search for some mad snacks, yo. Oh, it's just little Cal again. You can never stay mad at him. Anyway, you gotta get this way rude hunger under control. You figure you oughta scope the fridge for some grub. This hunger is so ill-mannered, it would make your room full of Snoot. Hold on a second, can I... What the fuck this...
Dowager.
Dowager, a widow with a title or property derived from her late husband. Commit mass suicide. An old rich lady, yeah. Why is Dave's brother built like Edwin? Stop! Open the refrigerator. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, look at all the fictional weapons. Oh, I recognize most of those. I see the gun blade from Final Fantasy there in the middle. Oh god, there's so many of these fucking things. Gotta be a Keyblade in there, surely, right? Oh god, more shitty swords. You, of course, knew these were in here. You're not even sure why you looked. You want to keep any food or beverages in this apartment. You pretty much got no choice but to hide stuff away in your closet. Take the swords. The hell with it. You try to take the entire jumble of unbelievably shitty swords and brace yourself for... Well, actually, that works like that worked. You capture log the jumble of unbelievably shitty swords. Is the Yamato in there? Maybe. It would be correct time period. No Monado. That's not a thing yet. Xenoblade Chronicles was still a hatching idea in Takahashi's brain at this point. Yeah, no, Xenoblade comes out in Japan next year after this was written, and then 2 years after that. Use the ice maker. It's still hot around here. Are those bombs or just cherries? Oh, they're both. You dispense several cherry bombs. Me when I'm playing Stardew Valley and I need to mine in the early game. Wait, who's that looking at you in the reflection? Where'd the little dude scamper off to this time? How is he doing this? Capture log the cherry bombs. You go for the cherry bombs unsuccessfully. After mulling it over a bit, you take the red spherical salutes. Take the blender. No, don't take the... No, I don't want to think about this. Blender is a pretty simple word. You can already tell it's not going to work. Instead, you take the whirling blade pitcher. That's really a much better name for it anyway, you think. Activate the garbage disposal. That was a bomb. Stuff Mr. Purple...
Purple guy! Was that the bite of 87? Was that the blend of 87?
You're still not sure what he's so happy about or what he's looking at up there. While you're at it, you dump the contents of the blender. Oops, I mean the whirling blade pitcher into the disposal. But you suffer an unfortunate garbage disposal head jam. You notice something in the reflection, something above you. Oh shit, an attic. Hello, Dave.
It's the hatch to a crawl space above your apartment. Bro's always tucking away in there when he's busting out his rad stealth stunts. He's so slick that dangling cord never jostles. You just know he's being ironic with these weird mind games. There's no way anyone could be serious about... what? I don't know what this word means in this context. Hello, Dave. Would you like to play a game? Use the turntables and cinder blocks to make a fort. It's a pretty sweet fort you made, and you're pretty sure your brother would agree. Under different circumstances, you might be high-fiving over it right now, but rather than get inside and take her for a spin, you really just need to use it to get up to that hatch. It's time to face your destiny. No going back now. Oh my god. Oh no. Yeah, there was pretty much no way there wasn't going to be a bunch of puppets in there. Dave's just going to like explode with like an anime aura. He's going to go like, ah! And it's going to boom. Okay, wait, hold on. Why am I getting to this stupid game for you? You're the one who should be... Okay, blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's this from earlier. Read the note on the hatch. Read the note on the hatch. Bro, roof, now. Bring Cal. We're doing it, man. We're making this happen. Burst out of the puppet pile like the one. What is this? Bro, motherfucker really thought he was, Bro really thinks he's fucking... Bro really thought he was Virgil. VOD muted. It was 2 seconds. Good God. Be the other guy. Oh, we're John now. You are now the other guy. Take the dowels and sheets from the bed and make a tent. Aw. This is so much fun. A huge waste of time, yes, but so much fun. Dude. No. Rose, how could you do this? She just took it and dropped it into the void. No fun. Carve a totem out of the punched pogo card. I wonder what this one's gonna look like. Oh, kind of looks like a trophy. You put the punched card containing the pogo ride in the slot and carve a totem from one of the Cruxite dowels. Repeat the process with the other 2 cards and dowels. You use the card containing the code for the hammer, as well as the one with a random code you punched over the shaving cream card for the hell of it. You carve the respective totems for the cards. Yes. Do the same thing with a captcha-logged captcha-log card. What the? It's nothing. Oh, because it's all zeros. Yeah, it wouldn't have any grooves or anything. It's all 0 cuts. You make a totem for the captcha-log card. Pretty bare bones looking totem, if you ask you. It's thinner because it's all 1s. Oh yeah, true. Collect the totems. You stow the totems in your Athenium. Produce the captcha-log card. The alchemitor requires 1 unit of any type of grist to produce 1 card. You decided to use shale since it seems less generally useful than build grist, at least now. You make a whole bunch of them. Oh my goodness. He's got his inventory back! Yes! Great success. We've done it. Whoa, did you just make all these? Yes. Sweet, thanks. What did you do with all the blue wobbly vase-looking things? I brought the totems out to the alchemitor. Chemical? I was saying alchemical. I was trying to, what word was I just trying to say? The alchemitor to test them. I'm taking some things in my own hands to save some time. Okay. Alchemical. The alchemicaler. You create a hammer at the expense of 2 units of build grist. That doesn't seem worth it at all. You make a pogo ride too. -5 build, 1 shale. That definitely doesn't seem worth it. You've used the totem carved with the random code. You create a rocket pack with a cinder block and a vase and have a violin in it with some random crap stuck inside it. Looks like a cinder block, a violin, and a flower pot. The items have been rendered the device completely inoperable. You figure you might as well put this piece of junk to use. I was about to say Pikachu. You might as well put this Pikachu to use. What am I... Ay, 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 man. Collect the cards. Using a little strategy, first you grab Harry Anderson's Wise Guy, then the cards, then your ejected PDA, then the book again to flush the cards into your deck. Nice going. Oh, look at that, a little strategy. Look at that, inventory space. Beautiful. Turn on detect collisions. You flip your fetch mode eye, but find no such option. This is idiotic. Read book. Be the wise guy. What in the world? You never really understood what Kavanaugh's relation to Anderson was or why he wrote this book about him. His ambivalent attitude towards your favorite magician in these anecdotes always struck you as a little weird. And to be honest, you tend to not read much of the text in the book. You mostly like to look at the diagrams for all the cool tricks. A hole in the ace, aka the a-hole trick. Oh yeah, that's right, the old hole in the ace trick. Interestingly enough, pertaining to punching holes in cards and making them disappear and stuff. Your hands were never really strong enough to make this one work all that well either. But actually, this gives you an idea. Here is a perfect example of how Harry could ruin several decks of cards, waste everyone's valuable time, and have you love him for it. He was good at that. One day he noisily emptied his suit jacket pocket into the hood of his car in search of change for the meter. Old. A clunky metal thing slid from the pile and bounced on the sidewalk. As I retrieved it for him, I asked what he was doing with a hole puncher in his pocket. His face lit up at the question like he was an elf, and I asked him how he felt about climbing into the hollow of a big tree to bake some cookies or something. The 2'6" height differential between us causes these comparisons to enter my mind. A small crowd had already gathered around even before he even produced the first pack of blah 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 cards. How people seemed to gather, and how they even knew a street performance is about to take place, I'll never know. It is perhaps Anderson's greatest trick. Luring the marks like that. Tricky Tony's ultimate trick. I wanted to ask if he was sure about this. Performing in broad daylight. He was used to working in dark rooms. It was usually the first thing out of his mouth when he would queer a trick. When he would what? I'm really more accustomed to working in a darker room than this. But Harry was excited and had already butchered the first deck of cards with the hole puncher and issued the first round of apologies to the crowd. These were like primer apologies, the sort of that got folks loosened up a bit before the 7-course meal of ingratiation that would inevitably follow. He asked me for a fresh deck of cards, and I gave him one. They read all of this, but they skip a Pesterlog. You mean the one that I already read? The one I skipped earlier because it was a repeat of one I'd already read? Are you backseating a Homestuck stream? Dog. There's no fucking way you are Homestuck. You're in here in a Homestuck stream, backseating a Homestuck stream. That's impossible. I'm sick. I respect it, honestly. That is commitment. Oh, man. Streamer, take the Baron. He asked me for a fresh deck of cards, and I gave him one. The principle behind the trick, in theory, as he explained to me later, was to punch holes in what appeared to be one card, but was in fact 2 or more together. Hence the difficulty he often had in squeezing the puncher with his little elfish hands? That sounds like it's derogatory. Then, using some coy maneuvers with his thumb, temporarily concealing the hole, while he slid the card beneath it with his palm, the hole would seem to disappear or move to another part of the card. I was watching another stream. I didn't notice it was the repeated one. You're good. I'm just ribbing you for no reason. Don't worry. I'm not actually mad at all. I feel like I need to clarify that. Some people think I'm mad when I do that. I'm just doing it for entertainment. It was really funny. All right, we have an ad break here, so as we're winding down. All right. This gives you an idea. Let's move on. Oh. You overlap 2 of the punched cards. They mask each other's hole patterns. Put both cards in the totem lathe. You carve another totem using the new combined hole pattern. Oh my god, we're going to get a pogo hammer. Take it to the alchemeter. Oh man, looks like Rose made like 1,000,000 hammers for some reason. Get all this shit out of the way. You're about to make something sweet. Oh. Now that's cool. You got the pogo hammer. Practice with a new weapon. What did you do? I combined the cards and the lathe thing and made this. It's so sweet. Man, look at me go. I see. That was a really good idea, John. Nice work. Thanks. I got the idea from Harry Anderson. Who? You know, the show night court? No. Well, bottom line is, he's awesome. That's really all there is to say on the matter. Attack the nearest imp to test the pogo hammer's strength. Oh. You get a vicious, rhythmic, bouncing combo going and easily slay the imp in one blow. You and the Pogo Rider catapulted sky high in the process. Whee! Oh, that guy is dead. This guy's about to die. Oh, never mind. It landed on the tree. Now that guy's dead. Excuse me. I the wrong casualty. Whew, sweet catch with the bed. Rose the MVP, except when she throws my cool pillow fort off the cliff. Oh, big guy's in there. Pester John. Hey, that was a pretty nice, sweet catch save. Oh yeah, that. This is pretty comfy. Why don't you just, like, carry the bed around with me on it, up to the gate up there? I can't interact with you directly or anything that you are touching if it will result in moving you. See? Oh, lame. The game probably regards that as some kind of cheating. In a way, thieving you of your free will as an adventurer and the need to advance by your own skill and ingenuity. The server player is just a facilitator. Ah, okay. All that scurrying around kind of wore me out. I think I'm going to rest here for a bit. Rose, can you keep the imps at bay? Like, drop some stuff on them if they sneak too close? No, you should pick up your hammer and defend yourself. What? Come on! I have no idea what the hell Dave is up to, if he's any closer to recovering the game. There's some stuff I'd like to try in case he doesn't come through. Oh, alright. I'm just gonna rest my eyes here for a second, though. Sleep. That's my goat! That's my goat! Woo! Yeah, baby! Hey, who's this guy? Who's Toby Fox? I only know Radiation. Check the Alchemy Exorcist. Looks like a sort of index documenting all the known results for punch card alchemy combinations. This could be a convenient resource as you start to stumble on more useful card combinations. But ever since John started punching cards, you've been contemplating other ways this item manufacturing system could be put to use. In particular, if you obtain the code for any item at your disposal, you think you could theoretically send the code to John and he can make it himself. That is, if he can think of anything that would be worth sending to him. Captcha-log Spurb server CD. You eject the disk and captcha-log the server CD. Message John the captcha code. It doesn't have one. Oh, god damn it. They thought of that. Oh, Rose is about to explode. That's a problem. Facepalm combo. John, wake up. Yeah, it's my boy! Oh shit. Oh! The Great Pumpkin from Charlie Brown. That was... You're taking too long. Yo, what's up, Axel? Hope you're doing well. Hey! Whoa, there you are. How's your adventure going, John? It's okay, I'm making some progress, and Rose finally connected again, so she's helping me now. That's good. Oh, but like, I don't think I'm actually saving the world here. I don't know what I'm really accomplishing, but I guess it's not that. Well, I think whatever it is must be pretty important. Don't lose hope, John. I think it will all turn out for the best if you stay positive. Just keep listening to your grandmother's advice. Yeah, you're probably right, but I don't think I mentioned Nana to you, did I? Oh, I don't know, didn't you? I don't know, maybe you talked to Rose or Dave about it or something. Yeah, maybe that was it. They're really weird when they talk to me about you. Like, they're always trying to convince me that you have some spooky powers, but I'm always like, no, she seems like a pretty regular girl to me. But then when I think back, there are some times when it seems like you maybe know some things. Like, maybe you know more about a thing than you're telling me. I don't know. Oh well, John, I want to explain lots of things to you. Some things that I know. I'm just waiting. Waiting for what? Oh, John, I forgot. I was messaging you about that meteor that fell near my house. Oh yeah, whatever happened with that? Oh boy, well, it turns out I was confused about it. Really confused. See, I guess I fell asleep for a while and lost track of time. That happens. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Maybe you should, like, wear an alarm clock or something. So, what was the deal with the meteor? Well, it's hard to explain, but I know what it is now. And I know everything's going to be okay. So what is it? Is it just another thing you're waiting to tell me? Oh gosh, John, I really want to tell you all this stuff, but I can't yet. I really think you need to wake up first. Huh? Oh, okay. Well, not literally. Well, maybe kind of literally. Ah, stop being so confusing. Anyway, time for you to go, John. I think you have some company. How does she know? What is she, a time traveler? Quickly grab the pogo hammer. You stick the pogo hammer back in your Strife specibus and get ready to kill some of those more pesky little... All right, John, let's start killing some monsters. Huh? What's that? Oh, no. The other imp is scared of him. Rose, why aren't you dropping something on that thing? Oh, no. Be the imp. You be the imp and quickly abscond the fuck out of there. This is what makes weaker adversaries do, or this is what weaker adversaries do whenever things get too hot to handle, which is frequently. Prepare for a boss battle. You stop being the imp because that was stupid and scurry over to your magic chest that you suddenly remembered was on the roof. There are some things in here that you think would be good to stock up on for a major battle, but it looks like someone has plundered your chest. This is outrageous. You're being ambushed! There isn't much room to maneuver on this sloping roof. Maybe you should consider making your way to higher ground. Ascend to the highest point of the house. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. You go up here. You peek over the edge. It already seems like a long way down to your yard, not even to speak of whatever's below. Hey, weren't your trick handcuffs dangling from the branch earlier? Damn it, why do imps gotta be making off with all your sweet gear? Turn around, kid. Oh, man. You are confronted with a pair of enormous foes. This is it. You have no choice but to wage a fierce rooftop battle. This is totally going to happen now, and in no way conceivably be interrupted by a sudden shift in our attention. It's go time. It's time to do this thing. We're doing this, man. We're making this happen. Bro, Yogurt, the new hot game everyone's buzzing about these days? Dude, you know it did. You know it. Let's make this shit work. We're doing it, man. We're making this happen. You stop being the other guy. You're not even sure what that meant anyway. Ascend to the highest point of the building. Bro, roof, now! Whoa. Oh, holy shit, whoa! Acrobatic fucking pirouette! Oh my god, he's got the moves! Look at him go. He's schmoving. He's got the schmoves. He's got the schmovement. Uh-oh, the apocalypse is happening outside. That's not good. Psych! What? Oh, wait. Double psych out combo. What? Oh, it's the pumpkin. You are now the wayward vagabond. Retreat. Got him already. Examine the rotten pumpkin. What pumpkin? Oh, now I get why all of you guys were saying what pumpkin in chat earlier. What pumpkin? Check the little red bar. It appears to be a gauge for a large power cell, perhaps fueled by some type of nuclear reaction. If this is the case, it is relatively low on fuel, but who knows how long it's been running here. You do not care about this sort of nonsense, and you will disregard it at once. You are very hungry. Capsulog, the can of gravy. Capsulog? You have no idea what that means. It is total nonsense, and you do not know what to make of it. You will not give the foolish notion a second thought. Pick up the can of gravy. Just pick it up. You just pick it up. You're now holding the can of gravy. Use sharp teeth to poke a hole in the lid of the can. Your teeth are useless for the task. They are blunt, like that of livestock, presumably suitable for mashing up plant matter, not for puncturing metal. Attempt to open the can with your weak, pathetic digits. Your weak, pathetic digits are not strong enough to penetrate the can. Your fingers are certainly pointy enough, and your black carapace is suitably rigid, but you just don't have enough muscle for the task. Take the can labeled beans. Oh, you take that too. Examine the can of custard. The can clearly reads mustard, a fact which you were previously aware. Mustard! It is sort of cumbersome holding all of these cans at once. You doubt you can hold many more than this. Maybe one or two. You'll need to find something to put stuff in if you want to carry a lot of things around. Examine the marking on wrist. You drop all of the cans and take a look at your wrist. It is a sort of specialized barcode pattern. This brings back unpleasant memories and you prefer not to dwell on it. Okay. Examine the small potted plant. What plant? Check the book on human etiquette. What book? It appears half the pages of this book have been eaten. The daunting volume is considerably lighter than it once was. You are somewhat skeptical about the nutritional value contained by these pages. However, of the practical wisdom they contain, there can be little doubt. You have learned so much. Clear out all the cans inside the purple machine. You empty the peculiar cabinet and take a quick inventory of your canned goods. You have beans, mustard, gravy, bread, shrimp, asparagus, cheese, rice, corn, peas, flour, chestnuts, mayo, ham, potatoes, and squash. Such bountiful plenty. And yet, the delights taunt you from within their small metal prisons. Search the room for a can opener. Oh, this is why he needed a can opener. You've already looked all over the place for a can opener, even making a few electronic inquiries about one to no avail. Nothing else inside the purple thing either. Locate a nearby sharp object. You wield your trusty knife. It is actually well, you're not sure what they're called. It's an old rusted one of those red mailbox arm swing flappy doodads, either for letting you know there is mail in the box or for maybe alerting the mailman that outgoing mail to be collected. You don't know, really. You've wrapped a little piece of cloth around it for the grip. It is useless for opening cans. Be the imp. This means nothing to you. You are not an imp, you have no idea what an imp is, and you will not entertain such frivolous and childish ideas ever again. Feel stupid and hate yourself a little for even considering it. Become the mayor of Cantown. As the glorious founder and mayor of Cantown, you erect a dignified, majestic city hall out of cans, fittingly capped off with a tome of good manners for the roof. You have given yourself a very official and important-looking mayoral sash made out of old cables to complete your look of authority. A number of rather civic-minded citizen cans gather in front of the building to offer adulation to their fair and magnanimous leader. All is well. Okay. Whew. I think I'm at my limit. I think that's where I'm going to call it for today, chat. So, next session, we'll finish up Act 2. So. Did you enjoy it? Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. All right, gamers, if you have not already, please do follow me on my socials. I have a Blue Sky, and I have a Discord server you can join. All right, I'll catch you fine folks tomorrow for something different. Who's strum bumbling right now? I think. Go send you guys over to Dangerous' stream. I'll see you all. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Farewell. And let me go remind myself to export this to YouTube now before it gets muted. Bye, everybody.